go. Alright. So, let's get started. It's a little kind of late tonight. I got back later than I thought I would be from eating food. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Assuming we're live. Live there? Don't approach you. Alright, welcome, welcome, chat. Make sure I'm live before I say this, so that way I give a proper shout out. I want to give a proper shout out to also the channel known as Powder, because, man. That's all I have to say. It's a good channel. You should check it out. That's all I'll say. Oh, no, I broke. What? I broke it? Mind, body, and spirits and art. What? I broke mine or it? Either you said I broke my body and mind, body, and spirits in Arc Knight's Infield, or you or someone else. I think it's an M, so I'm gonna say my. What happened? Yeah, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the channel known as Powder. This is a good channel too. Like I said, definitely check out all the channels I've said so far: Side Scrollers, Leaflet, of course the Gold Man himself, and then the Powder. I made too heavy. Oh man. Hold on, let me put this on sideways. Hold on. I figured out a hack on this chat to see what everyone's saying. Hold on. I made 2 heavy 09 battery factories. What's a heavy 09 battery? Is that the upgraded of the regular 09 battery? And also, dear goodness, what does it take to make that bloody thing? That's scared. Which, by the way, Arc Knights is the rest of this week after tonight. Just to remind everyone. We're going to do a little bit of Predecessor because of the character on screen now. Let's log in. I already unlocked him. Because once again, like I was saying last night in Smite stream, this game's more friendly when it comes to new characters. And the way they do their monetization. Which is why I play it also. Technically slightly more than Smite, to be fair. Like, I still have 14k left. I had 30 something and spent what I had to unlock the new lad. Where'd he go? There he is.
Don't you want to see the Empire's like?
You heard what he said. Don't you want to see what the Empire's like? Legit. This dude is a legit, like, I'm gonna say Inquisitor, not Space Marine, because he is smaller than your average Space Marine, but if you look at this outfit, that reeks of Inquisitor. That's why I'll probably be getting this skin next month. Along with... Where's the pass? Nope, that's not it. This pass. Because look at this skin for Pelika. 100% gotta get this pass next month. Just because not only is it more fair in price, it's not $50 freaking to get a better skin, but also that's Bellana with a gun. Also part something else. But anyways, but yeah, like the skin's all in this. Plus you get free ion cores. If you pay for the pass, you get some quantum cores. You get Lieutenant Bellica, which I already have, so that's free amber for unlocking more characters. You get an exclusive little, like, I think it's a player icon or an emote. It might be an emote. Also, There's a tank in this one. This 100% feels like Imperial Guard / Mechanicus skin. Look at what Arachne, what's his name? Hold on, let me make sure what his name is.
Lovely.
Look what Acheron, this is the character that skin is on, by the way. Acheron. And then you get Cyber Mechanicus Acheron. So we're going to be checking this out next month, but, and then free Ember, but I get Ember from Bellica. You get another emote. Skylar is her, I think, her name. I already have her, so free Amber. Oh yeah. And this is her skin for her. This is the Imperial skin for her. This is probably my favorite season so far in this game. And then at the very end,
Choose me.
we get a red version of the default skin for Legion, but... And then Acheron, which I have. Is this one? And then an upgraded version of the same skin Acheron had, but this one's like, legendary version. I actually like that one better. Obsidian Iron Guard. And then on the side purchase, which I'm gonna try to do, even though the discount's not that much off.
Don't you want to see the Empire's light?
See, that's the whole thing. I do want, though, his ultimate, like, Inquisitor / like Commissar skin. Like, look at how crazy that looks. But anyways. Let's see, mixing Ferium powder, Zeronite, and lots of liquid. Oh, that sounds terrible. Add 20, condense 20? I'm gonna need a lot more condensed original. I thought I had a lot now. Turns out no. The condensed original is gonna get out of hand, I can already tell. But today. I'm trying to remember. Do I need to change? I'm so used to playing Smite, I'm thinking, oh, I need to set my preferred role, but I don't think it matters. I think it's based on who you pick. That I know of. There's even an Obsidian Seraph, which I might get on the side. 77 days. I might try to earn that within the next 2 months in the background. Along with everything else going on, but that should be easy for me to grind out. Legion should make this really easy, to be fair. Wait till you see how dumb he is. Let's actually show him for anyone who doesn't understand his abilities yet.
Want to see the Empire's light?
Let's read his stupidity. So let's start with his passive, which is the scariest thing he has. Legion converts 1% of his bonus attack speed into 0.75 ability haste. Legion also gains bonuses based on which purchase item stats you have. So if you reach 100 physical power total, your saturation charge slow duration, which is this, it's like a little mini cage you can put the enemy in. Now slow duration is increased by 0.75 seconds. I don't know if that's for every 100 physical power, or if that's just, you get that as soon as you reach 100 and then it's done. Haven't tried that yet. 30 physical penetration. Orbital sanctions radius is increased, which is visceral. This literally a freaking Space Marines laser from the ship above in orbit. This literally is advertised in Total War. And then, if you get a 50 ability haste, and remember, his bonus attack speed is also converted into ability haste. If you get 50 ability haste, your frag grenade deals 10% of your target's missing health as physical damage. And then if you get 100 magical power instead of 100 physical power, rally point health regeneration, which is this. It's literally a Balana attack, but with, propaganda horns on top of it. Worship the Emperor. Will heal you more. By 50%. Not 5. 50%. So, bro is broken. Not broken, but you know what I mean. And then the new items or new characters we can do for the mechanic we're going to show off tonight. The Eternals. These are like Eternals you can pledge yourself to. And as you can see, they give you different blessings based on which Eternal you pick. For him, probably Thorax. Because Thorax is basically, what's his name from Magic the Gathering, in my opinion. But let's read this. Basic attacks mark an enemy hero for 3 seconds. You deal 3% more plus 0.5% per level damage to them. And take 1.5% plus 0.4% per level less damage from them. You don't understand how stupid that really is. And then all the others, there's so many different little choices. I'm eager to see if this is just a mode or is this natural. We're going to do an AI match to see if this happens. You see how it says locked until level 10. Where'd it go? Or, well, it was showing that. But, unless now it knows I'm level 10. But essentially, these are basically like relics. Like I use relics or the starter item. As what, not relics. The starter item in Smite. That's what these Eternals feel like. So, we're going to be checking that out.
You needed the best. Now I'm here.
Alright. You see, I'm shoving 4 condensed Originium, that packaging unit, in that packaging unit at a time. That's quite insane. So we're going to need to make my unit much bigger when we get there. Luckily, because of the way I'm sectioning off my my factory in Arknights for Wuling, we should be able to easily do that when the time comes. Until then, we'll stick with what we got. We're not probably going to reach the energy anytime soon of what it's producing unless I get really hamstringing. Once we start doing chemical mixing, though, like fluid mixing, we'll probably need to start working on that. Because I have a feeling that's where my energy drain is going to skyrocket. Because of how many different liquids I'm probably going to have to make. So, which, like I said, that's tomorrow and the rest of this week. So for anyone out there, just to let you know ahead of time, Arknights is literally the entire week. So from tomorrow all the way until this weekend, it's Arknights up until Saturday, because Saturday is when James is going to be back again, and he can join in for another co-op stream, the Mad Lad himself. So, also, sorry for the later stream tonight. Things went a little crazier today than I thought. Got back a little later than I anticipated, but I was like, nah, we're still doing a stream. Because these predecessor streams don't tend to last more than an hour. So, because there's not too many characters we can show off that we haven't already shown off that I own. So, I do find it funny, 40k seems to be taking over the world. I'm just going to say that now. You know how much Warhammer stuff is everywhere right now? This isn't an official Warhammer thing, but might as well be. They're like one of the few who did. My condensed Originium factory is huge. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'll probably end up adding my condensed Originium to a new location, depending on how the segmenting goes in the main factory. If there's not enough room for it, it's going to end up being moved to somewhere else that can focus on it and have enough space for it. So, but let me real quick start oh no, I already did. It's probably too late for him to join in. I got back really late. Oh yeah. Oh no, he's online. He might have fallen asleep by now. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. And we're gonna check out the Legion's default build. That's the white version of all the outfits alternative. I like the red one, so we'll just stick with that. We want this. That's right, you choose it before the match. Now I remember. Carry. There he is.
Why pretend it's anyone other than me?
Oh,
Choose me.
oh,
See what the
wait.
Imperial elite
Oh,
can
it's in
do
their
with the
builder.
best. Now I'm here.
Well, you see how I'm glad it already knew what he needed. I didn't know it was in the builder. See, the way you do, much like you do God Builder and Smite, as we've shown in this game before. So it apparently is defaultly set to his build options. It definitely chose the right one, though. At least for what I'm gonna be going for, anyways.
Duty is its own reward.
I gotta remember what button I am. So.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, whoa. What? This is new? Death Stalker. 20% attack speed? Oh! That
like a resupply for the spirit.
That immediately. What? So they also changed some of the items. So what do I want first? Fire a heavy payload, clusters into 10 mines on impact. Cook a grenade for up to 2.27. That does more damage. R1. Look at that though. He's literally got a guardsman assault rifle. Forgot what they're called. What the damage I do this poor video? Steel! This sucks, doesn't it? Excuse me while I ruin this steel's life. Already, I should have got that sparrow. I didn't realize she was that low. Oh, she's coming back. That's a mistake now. Oh! Richter pulled you in. Oh, man. Man, this is gonna be an easy one. How many bullets do I have? 15. It felt like I had more right there.
I'm faded out here.
Okay, now we run. I'm getting overzealous. I'm getting really trigger happy right there. Fall back! Yo, this
Fight of sweat will save a gallon of blood. The Empire needed the best, so they
How do I
sent
do this
me
one again?
under attack.
Item shop.
Whoa,
Just keep upgrading the
gear for a
Death
good
Stalker.
fight.
This is clearly his best starting
Aerial
item.
view.
This is the first time the default build is true. Although comparatively, this game does a lot better with default builds than I think Smite does sometimes. Oh, Richter's gonna die. Run away, Richter! I got you. What does L2 do for me? Call in an inspiring standard. Oh no, we want this. Got it. Wait, we keep getting infinite ammo. Why? So that's why I shoot longer. I'm gonna have to figure out what's causing that. Like, what's reloading my gun? So how do I reload it automatically? R1, because grenade is MVP right now.
Another step towards
Dude, that is so freaking broken. I do feel like he's gonna get back. Like, look at this!
Again. No.
I want Steel Legion in Total War. We all know what I'm gonna do. Okay, Sparrow will probably kill me this time, so I'm gonna fall back. Let's unlock our L2 so we have our regenerative propaganda machine.
Command, extraction requested on my mark.
To say how much is being produced, let's see.
Surrender
My
immediately.
grinder makes more than it
Most
can
will be
export out.
spared.
Oh wow. I mean, I guess that's still good at least.
Enhancements ready.
Actually, we're like right there. I might as well wait so we can finish off our first item.
Weapons
Oh.
upgraded.
How are we doing against our
Scout
enemy?
strike zone.
Oh, Sparrow, I feel bad for you. She has got no XP hardly and is only still on a tier 1.
Enemy tower is under
Oh, that hurts. Come back here, I've got you, bro! Grenade! Dude, the damage he does is just absolutely horrendous. Yeah, still, I'm not afraid. For the Emperor! Is there a way to reload? Oh no, the bullets regenerate! What?
a blast of Arisium. Stand with me.
That's so dumb! It couldn't do no damage to me! Okay, maybe L2's better than that. I forget which one triggers what. We're gonna have to build based on items, too. Grenade!
Imperial mercy in action.
Come on, Steel, let's party. Bomber gun. Okay. Oh, he's trying. He's trying. His minions are doing better than he is. Alright, I've got my ult. Time to get the orbital laser. Come on. 2 seconds. Wow. What's it look like?
Must be destroyed.
Oh, she's gonna die if it gets to her. Oh, she could. Oh! Oh! I have a feeling Bro gonna get slayed. Especially when I'm done with him. Bro's like, help! How many kills do I have? 10 in a... I'm head back.
Is far from over.
If they add Steel Legion to the Total War 40K, I'm targeting you mid-game before you turn the game into World of Tanks or War Thunder. That's a good example. But you are right. You probably should. Just saying. Good call. Milady is penetration, ability haste aid. Oh.
Enhancements ready.
Oh.
Danger incoming.
Oh. Bro is becoming my favorite character pretty quick. Just looked at what I read and went, oh. Let's upgrade my... there we go. Grenade!
Kill zone identified.
I don't know what they were thinking there. Here's what happens if you bring the Emperor's weaponry into a fight.
A blast of Arisium's best. Not so fast.
Stun grenade. Goodbye. Dude.
Witness imperial endurance.
This might be the easiest match I've ever done in my life. I'm just scared. Oh, hi!
Target locked. No
Hi, hi! You should not have come over here, Chimera. That didn't help you. Alright, fall back. Run away! For now. I could use my orbital laser, but I'm gonna hold off on that when there's a whole team and I'm late game. I like how they chase me. Alright, let's regen.
cover me.
But yeah, Farseer, you were right. You probably should target me if that happens. Because no one else is gonna know but you what's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be one of those things you're probably gonna be like, no, we should not let Art not get at all to this point. So, bruh. I'm gonna be saving this build and taking a picture of this. The default build is perfect. I've never seen a default build this accurate. In Smite or Predecessor. Bro's a force of nature. Let's upgrade. What is that? How much L1? Oh, L1 actually does quite a lot of damage. Let's do that. And it stuns them, so obviously. Oh, that's bad. Nope. See, they're focusing it out. This might be the only time I die. Yep. So they had to focus me to kill me. Where'd my support go? Oh, they're attacking what's it called? I forget. But okay. So that's our first death. What are we at? Oh, well. Well, we're gonna get thank you. So I ain't probably
ready. Eye in the sky.
If I was not messing around so much, I probably wouldn't die at all. Like, just knowing what he's capable of now. Come back here, Sparrow. We need to have a conversation. I don't care about steel. Alright, that slows you down. And pop!
Running this. Frag out. Don't be down.
He's like Ishtar. This is what I was doing with Ishtar. It's just basic everything. Just throw grenades when you need to on squishies to burst damage them and just gun down the tanks. What's missing is me actually having a tank now. I guess the closest thing to that would be the orbital laser. Like, I want to point out, look at this. Look how bad Sparrow's going to be in trouble if I can catch up to her right now. Watch this. And boom! Yep, that's it. He's dead. And you just gunned down the tanks. Sup, bro? Sucks, that's it.
Another step towards perfection.
Oh, Gideon's coming. Chris Redfield's on his way. Actually, one of the Chris Redfields on his way. I probably could body him there. If he pushes me, I'm going to wreck him. Sparrow's coming though. Oh, they're all here now. Oh, nope. Yeah! Bye! It increases my movement speed. I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty dope. Alright, let's go get gold camp. I have not used any orbs because I don't think I have to.
Enjoy this Imperial gift.
Also, oh! I can eject myself backwards. Oh, so that's a good escape maneuver. Good to know. Using the grenade. Nice.
Live for something, rather than die for nothing.
He plays like a custodian version of an Imperial Guard. He really does. Which is pretty scary if you think about it, because you're like, I don't think you want to deal with any of that sentence. What we just said, whether a guard or Space Marine version. Look at that, slows enemies. That one.
Upgraded. Scouting strike zone.
Oh.
Strength and honor.
Oh, okay. Party?
No more.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, Steel. Come on. Where are you going?
Not so fast. Don't be down.
Right, scared. Like, I'd be running too. Alright, good. Oh, we're fighting Orb. Oh, they got it. I've been holding this lane so hard by myself, I didn't even notice my support left.
An allied tower is under attack.
I do like my bullets just go back up. Gun has a self-regenerating clip. Let's get ult, then R1 for proper grenade. Stop the... Oh, she ulted me. Oh, she might kill me. No, it's fine. Oh, wait. How did that hit? Does it show? Inner fire. Oh, that was passive. Her passive killed me. Yeah, that's alright. I don't really bother me because we're already, you know, 19 and 2. We're almost at 20. One more kill and that's at 20 kills. I need to use my orbital laser more. I'm just getting so trigger happy with my gun because it's so good. Like, look at my team and then look at me.
Surrender immediately.
So Orchis, now let's see, what does this do? 12 physical power. Oh, it does all 3 of his main abilities. Yeah, I actually kind of agree with that. And then his passive is an active. It's an active ability. Gain 20% movement speed and 10% physical power for 7 seconds. Excuse me? Takedowns within 7 seconds grant 3 physical power permanently. Oh yeah, that's our starter 100%.
Enhancements ready.
I gotta figure out what button uses it. Square. Roger. I had no reason to use Orchis as a starter item most of the time. This would be the first. This is giving him all 3 of his primary things, which... How do I look at my... See, I wish you could look at your, like, stats. So you can see what your uh-oh.
Watch your step.
Oh no!
Enjoy this Imperial.
Take a grenade! And an orbital laser, enjoy!
Imperial law. Hold for orbital.
Oh yeah, oh this is bad. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. I just got triples. Oh, it's over.
Witness Imperial endurance.
They have their own legion? No, apparently I instinctually put my own up. Or the orbital laser does that.
An allied tower is under attack.
It might not be a long episode, just because I expected him to be like me, have to build a build, like I do in most cases, of my own to make them really broken. Turns out, no. Goodbye, Chimera. I will take you down, Rebel. Oh no. God dang. Oh, so the only thing that can legit kill me is Sparrow's ult. Isn't that savage? Like, she's legit the only thing that matters. So do I want Mesmer? So Mesmer's 55 physical power, a little bit of health, but we're not really building health. Okay, now I can see my stats. What are we at? So we've reached 100 physical power. So we're getting whatever his little special passive does for that. What about pen? I can't remember what the pen was. Hold on. Can I look at my passive? Yeah. So I need 30 pen for the orbital sanction radius to increase by 33%. Is that what I have?
Your compliance is appreciated, but unnecessary.
I could build a hybrid magical for him. Maybe we should try magical for the last 3 items. Because what does that give me? That's my... Right, I can regenerate like an Anubis. We're doing that! To the mages! So what we got? Ability haste, magical lifesteal?
An enemy inhibitor is under attack. High in the sky!
We're about to make the dumbest thing in this universe. Welcome to If You Gave Anubis a Gun.
An ally has been executed. The enemy core is under attack.
Oh, I kind of don't want to end it yet. Let's go get gold. I want to try to get the last 2 magical items and try. We need to go for something really oompy, like high magical power. Because I think we need 100 magical power, or 50 each, in order to get the 100 magical power for the last 2 items to get our healing for the banner.
Target locked. Enjoy this imperial gift.
Damn it, I can't.
Casualty reported.
That's why I want to get that to 50%, because you see how it barely heals me now. But I do think when I get that, it's going to become almost Anubis level full heal. Not quite, but it's close enough. Now we're not going to get that. We're too low health. Let's get some gold. Let's pick some gold up here. Yeah. Alright, go back. We have 1100.
A pint of sweat will save a gallon of blood.
There is a Custodes version of the Imperial Guard. Is there? Oh, that's literally what this dude is then. This dude is literally the predecessor representation of that.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy is slain. An enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Oh, we're almost... Whoa, they have no inhibitors left. Have I been slapping them that hard on this lane that the other lanes have gained that much ground? Ouch! So I want L1 because L1 does the most, and L2 to get a little bit more heal and what's called out of it.
An enemy has been slain.
Stu, I'm coming for that booty.
Not so fast.
How much damage that does? And it stuns him. It's just so crazy good. I still want to see what passive. I wonder if the L2 is doing that. Oh, we're gonna west before I get to finish this. Dude, this dude is strong as hell. We're gonna end up winning this. We're not gonna be able to finish it. Goodbye! I can stun her out of her ult! Okay. That was probably the easiest fight I've ever had. 25-3, and that was only because I was learning. Alright, let's go build this build. So we're gonna want Ortis, the Death, I think it's called Deathstalker, Milady, Viper, basically the mace, what's it called? Brawler's Beat Stick for Predecessor, then build in the magic. Or I could mix and match.
Pretend it's anyone other than me.
Oh, I finally got the... Oh! A lot of my trophies reset since they patched it. Because I've been at level 50 for a while, and that trophy never popped. Nice. Holy crap. I forgot to take a picture of it, but I know what it is. So let's go to him real quick as fast as possible.
Welcome with this agent. Come on. We'll have a blast.
Build. Hold X to create new build. I like how it started with it. Yo, the only thing I want to change here. How do I remove an item? I don't remember the button. But, hold on. Actually, these have got to change. Pretty sure you can copy. So we need physical power. This needs to be Deathstalker. Where is it? I gotta find it. Blind. There it is. You need to be that. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. So we need to temporarily put this as something random. So this one don't let you repeat. Smite. I'm thinking that's not what I wanted. Although that would be a good call because that is giving him both. Ooh, wait! Okay, so that's 10. Oh, wait. But when it gets to... Oh, that's why that's so good. When it gets to 4 stacks, it's 100% increase in attack speed. I become a true, like, just full auto minigun. Okay. Then we want... Go. Milady. There you are. So, causes enemy to explode. See, ironically, that one, I wonder if I should mix and match my magical early. That's not what I want. Because I went with, what was it, this? Yeah, magical lifesteal. Yeah, let's base this on a weird combination, as if I was building Ishtar mixed with Anubis. So okay, then we want Milady. Viper, do I want you now? What do you do again? You're reducing physical armor. See, once again, I feel like is he necessary here? He is attack speed. I don't know if we need that much attack speed that early. So that might be okay there. We're moving back by 1. Because what I could do, now that it works for him, because that's 45 magical power, and this is 80. That will guarantee our passive for the healing. So that's enough there. Then we go Viper. And then we go this game's version of Brawler's Beat Stick. Yeah, the Perforator. Because it'll slow enemies down. I don't think I need to slow them, to be fair. But alternatives, let's see. Also, Let me change this to because I don't need anti-heal. I definitely won't with him, so change this to consumable. And then regenerates 300 up to 360 health, 120 mana for 15 seconds based on level. Gain 12% max health and 15 ability haste for 300 seconds. That one. Why is that not going in there? That one. And then what's this do? Oh, that's a defensive one. Yeah, we'll do that as a consumable just in case he needs it. This one is. That's an item. Yeah, the rest of these are items. So then this for just safety purposes. Alternatives. Let's see what magical power items I can do for alternatives. Physical and all. Ability haste, heal and shield. On dealing damage to heroes, gain charge is equal to. Hold on, let me move my face. So I don't have to. Gain charge is equal to 25% of damage dealt. Charge limit is 250 based on level, up to 250 based on level. On healing or shielding an ally. Does my propaganda power heal allies? That's mana regen. Hold on. I'm gonna move my face real quick in. One more time. I'm gonna put it on the right side for this, so we don't have to take forever doing this. Let's go with. I'm pretty sure his abilities. Let's save this build so far. I'm gonna rename it. How do I edit it? Edit. This is the thing when you're jumping between two different MOBAs. This is gonna be called the Inquisitor. Technically, I could call it the, what, like you said, wait, hold on, how do you spell that actually? Custodian. No, hold on, I'm gonna call it the Custodian. The Custodian. Alright. And then description's gonna literally just be for the Emperor. With a bunch of exclamation marks. Alright, so, okay. Be right back, Arna. Okay, hold on, let me see what I missed. They really need a tabletop model and them to the custody line as their chief infantry. And that's true. I would imagine the custody for a guardsman would be less expensive than a custody for like a space marine. So, alright. Save that build because I want to look at my ability. Does my rally point heal allies too? See, technically it doesn't heal until I have the passive, but it makes me wonder, does it heal me only, or does it heal my allies once I have that passive? Because if that's the case, then that alternative item makes sense. Alright. Edit. Oh, something else I wanted to look at. Passive-wise. Is it physical pen? It's physical pen. That we need to get that other passive. So we can't do that with magical. So let's start with an alternative physical with physical pen. Let's go with, we took the spear off. What does it do? On casting your ult. Yep. That's a good one. Now we want, oh, save build. I've got to look at the passive for this to make it work. So we need ability, haste, and magical power to be focused as well. Because that's what I want the alternatives to do. So we don't need pen. We don't need that. Let's go magical power. What is the hardest magical power in here? 45, 35, 45, 45, 40, 40, 80, but we already have that. 80 again, and this one's, so this one slows, no. Let's put that down there as an alternative. Save that. So we have a magical item now. So we need ability haste. How much pen is happening on the initial build? 10. No pen. 10. No pen. 10. So the pen one's not happening as instantly. So let's get some pen going on the alternative real quick. So let's do that. What do you do? Okay, 12. Oh, that's a good anti-magic item. 11, 10. That's an anti-heal, which we can put that in. Hold on. We can put that in situational. And then 10, 10. Abilities heal for not bad. 10, 10. Your alternate ability deals more damage. Hold on. What's our alternate? Which one's the alternate? That's a frag grenade? Okay. That's getting added, no questions asked. Doesn't it say alternate? Holy. Is this one? Yeah. That's scary. Okay. So how much pen is that? So we've got capability of a lot more pen now, so it should be good. Save. The only thing we haven't built for yet, passive-wise, is ability haste, which is also more frag damage. So let's look at that. Physical pen, ability haste. Let's do magical. Maybe we should do both. That's an anti-heal. That's situational. So I'll do that there. We still want ability haste. Let's get a physical damage one. That's 30, that's 10 ability haste. 30, 15 ability haste. On takedown or ward kill game, stacks permanent. Max stack is 30. So we can get a. So this is actually a 60 physical power item. Yes, that's a good one. And then we want good attack speed ability haste item. Ah. That's 60. What's the nuclear rounds do again? That's just straight up. So we could do that, but I think I'm going to do that in situational. So nuclear rounds in situational. On basic attack, deal 20 damage on hit, reduces the cooldown of Prisma by 3 seconds, applies a stack of Prism to heroes and monsters to 2.5 seconds, stacking 3 times. If the target has 3 Prism tracks stacked, trigger Prisma. Oh yeah, I'm back. And then we need... How much was that? How much attack speed was that? 50, yeah, okay, I don't need any more. So let's take that away and go with ability haste and some sort of magical item. That's anti-heal. Oh, yep, there it is. Bro, he is so easy to find things for. They might have made him easy. This is like Anubis when he first broke. Oh wait, let me take that off. Another physical alternative. 50, 220 ability haste. Reduce non-ultimate cooldowns on takedown. It's not bad. That's got attack speed on it. Oh! Yep. I guess I should find something that gives me health. Hold on. I'm so aggressive with all these items with him. We need max health. Ability haste. And I want something with good ability haste though. 10. 10. 10. 10. 15. Damage taken. 10. 15. Already have that. 15 when within 1,000 units of an ally hero, if they are immobilized. It's good support. I might put that at the very end for if I'm playing with like Team or James on that lane. I could get movement speed. Oh, that's like Mercury setup. Nearby enemy heroes take an additional 10% of magical damage. Their tenacity decreased by 50%. Yeah, these last two are going to be really support oriented. Let's do that. And then there it is. He's done. Now the only thing I do want to see now that I've saved that, what are his other... Press the advantage upon activating or achieving a takedown. A rally point is spawned at the dead target's location. Rally point no longer grants health regeneration. Oh, that's why. But increases Legion's... Oh. And then there... Oh, that's how we change the... this is where you change your... Hell, your Eternal. Which he's already got the right one. We ain't messing with that. I like that though. That's ridiculous. The Scorched Earth. Oh. Frag Order and Saturation Charge Mines create napalm zones upon exploding. An orbital sanction creates one every 0.5 seconds. Napalm zones deal 5 plus 6% bonus physical power. That's during physical power we're gonna have. That's actually quite scary. Physical damage per 0.5 seconds and lasts 3 seconds. Heavy caliber. Basic attack timer is increased by 0.75 seconds, but deals 320% damage. What? and have an increased, he becomes a semi-auto. Instead of an automatic, he gets a semi-auto rifle. Dude is literally a freaking guardsman. He can literally change his weapon. Wow, these are all good. What have they done? This is the best character they've added so far. As far as, especially carry lane, right? Especially this being a carry with support. We're gonna keep the flag for now, but I want to try a build because I built enough. Like 3 of these items. We're gonna keep the flag and keep the same eternal. Also keeping that same starter because that starter is busted for hell. So yes. Save build. The custodian.
Don't you want to see the impact?
See, back with a history fact you will call BS on, but it's true. What's up? We're gonna start. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna do at least one more. It's already 9:12. Just realized it was it. But 9:12. So we're probably not gonna do a long stream tonight. But I don't. We succeeded. Like, you saw how many times, like a couple times I had to redo the build in Smite yesterday with a couple of the characters just to make it a little more effective. Not with him.
Come on. We'll have a blast.
Not with him. Oh yeah, it's called an auto rifle. That's what the Guardsman version of the automatic is called. I was just looking at it on my phone. When the Declaration of Independence was being written, automatic weapons were already a century old. Are we? What? Really? Are you sure? Well, I mean, hold on. There were small ones, I think.
Your compliance is
People really do actually underestimate how advanced we were back then. So
nothing like a resupply for the spirit.
he gave me attack speed for sure. One damage on that one, but I tried. I don't think it's gonna matter. R1. But actually, yeah, that's probably true because there was some small automatics. I'm pretty sure during that time. Maybe not large ones, obviously. Like, of course, the bar and all that wasn't invented yet. But as far as just I don't know, just mechanics of how automatic works. Pretty sure there were. To happen shipping things. For some reason, who knows? It's all fair.
No mercy.
Reload. Go for Sparrow first. She'll do more damage. Although Pelica's my semi-auto rival. Yeah, she's actually quite a lot. Got her. Fall back. I could probably get her too if I'm careful. Oh, I say that. Nope. Minions are gonna kill me. Nope. Go in the wall. Go outside the wall. The disadvantage of starting with attack speed. But that's alright. We're about to fix that problem. He legit can die at the only time he's really truly in danger is the very beginning of the game.
Eye in the sky.
And see, there were fast-firing muskets with 30-round mags. Yeah.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Didn't know they were musket size. I thought they were handheld, but that's even freakier. Once again, proving my point, I said this. US was on something.
Enjoy this imperial gift.
Enjoy this imperial gift.
Witness imperial endurance.
Alright, Alright, let's get my grenade upgraded, get my stun ability, and then we'll get our healing ability. Because right now our flag doesn't heal us, so there's no point in worrying about abilities as much. Whoa. Finn's probably more important, to really be fair.
Got you now. Frag out. Look at that flag. A flag with our Elysium mess. Rising high to glory.
We're gonna get 2 life bars out of this thing before they get over here officially. Look at that. Whoa, fall back. Shoot that thing. Good, that's gone. Ah! Sparrow is his only counter. Because she's the only one who can dish out high enough damage to kill him fast enough. At least at the moment. So, at the moment, anyways. She is my crux.
The Empire needed the best, so they sent me.
You hear all these lines are perfect, too. So they sent. Beautiful. Okay, let's have some fun. You got dust.
Make a hole.
Alright, oh shit.
I'm fading out here.
See, the minions are the only. Also, when there's a lot of minions, my support did a terrible job at keeping that going. I'm just gonna get some points out of this. Yep, nope. She's trying to cheese me. I dare y'all to come in here.
Yep.
Got her. Or let's go. Yeah, got her. It does. Look how fast it makes me shoot. That's what's making me regenerate health. Or, not health. Regenerate bullets. It's that flag. In this version, it makes me shoot more.
Surrender immediately.
Surrender immediately.
Will be spared.
Dude is straight in Imperial. Say surrender immediately and most will be spared.
An enemy tower is under
My
attack.
favorite character in Predecessor now. Besides, Wolfman, the guy in solo lane that I'm also stupid good with. Not his name off the top of my head right now. This is my version of him for this lane. Come on, Sparrow, you want to fight? Gun versus arrow. Where did she go? Who do you think gonna win? If you answered me, oh well, Decker saved you somewhat. Well, at first you did. If you answered assault rifle beats bow and arrow, your answer was correct. Where's she at? No. Ah. Get my ult.
glory.
I'm gonna fall back. I don't want to take that chance. I'm too low health. I'm getting overzealous. I'm feeling fun so slightly right now.
This war is far from over.
Alright, so L1. Let's get my stun ability upgraded.
The Empire needed the best.
Upgrade.
So they sent me.
Siren.
Danger incoming.
Danger incoming.
Every victory is his to command.
Yeah, see, repeater muskets to be specific, and they did the way, and they did fire way faster than traditional muskets. They weren't common because they were expensive. Yeah, I can imagine making something like that back in the day was not what you called not economical. What is the right word? Economical strike is expensive. What is happening? How is Decker? Okay, there you go, Decker. Good job. So. How is Decker not killing her? Tower's gonna go down, then I go for Sparrow.
Try out running
Alright, you want ult?
I love the smell of an orbital strike in the
Take
morning.
the orbital laser, although it's not. Oh, there it is. Hit you now. I don't have to run once it catches them. Look at the attack speed inside the flag. So crazy.
An allied tower is under attack. A pint of sweat will save a gallon of blood.
A pint of sweat will save a gallon of blood. It's crazy.
Your compliance is appreciated but unnecessary. Scouting strike zone.
Dude. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that Kira! Oh, Grux is coming in. I can stun her and kill her if I can get to her, but there's too many minions right now. So it's gonna grind minions. Going down the yellow. Hold on. You already killed that Grux?
Kill zone identified.
Grux on some damage. Great. Alrighty, I would like to upgrade my L1 again. If I orbital laser this, Orange's grenade! Oh, I missed that time.
For glory.
How is that mistake? I got her.
An allied tower is under attack.
Also, remember how the banner works in Dawn of War, right? That's what that feels like. When I put that banner down, that feels like that instance where you hear "For the Emperor" in Dawn of War, and you're like, "Oh no."
Live for something, rather than die for nothing. Surrender immediately.
Terrible one.
No respect.
I'm back to bleeding.
Eye in the sky.
So far, we gotta try guys. We gotta try to improve my skill with him and not being stupid and getting overzealous. It's just I get hungry for them kills and how fast he takes them down.
An enemy tower is under attack.
First off, yeah, see, that's straight up. Whoa, run. That's what I was afraid of.
Don't be down.
Dare you to come
Be
into
better.
this tower. I'm gonna throw it.
Frag out.
I don't want them to win, so I can do this. Come on, come in. Yeah!
Fear not, citizen. All this can be
God damn it! Ready?
Imperial gift.
It's straight out. He's so trolly.
Rally on me.
Rally on.
Frag out. For the Empire.
For the Empire!
A blast of our original band.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh! No, 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 no. Ah, almost. Woo! I like that passive and summons me another banner when I get a takedown. So I can technically put two down. I want it. Does that stack attack speed? It's so
Orbital cannon ready to fire.
Alright, orbital cannon's back up. At almost 1100 gold.
Under attack.
He's still got 61 seconds. What is my... I kind of forgot what my button for ward is. Did I buy it? Oh, there it is. I've got the necklace version, apparently. Hold on, let's upgrade that. Upgrade that. There we go.
Is under attack. Strength and a blast of our Rivian.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Arrow's ult really is crazy. He's the only one who can keep up on my fire PS. It's the only thing. Oh! Big Mao's got skin on. Isn't that true? Bravo is. It was more effective to arm 100 men with normal muskets and 10 men with repeaters.
Your compliance is appreciated but unnecessary. Danger incoming. An allied tower has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Frag out! Stand with me. Rising high at the globe. This Imperial gift. An allied tower is under attack. Try our running this. Well fought, soldier.
I'll return in a moment.
Got you now. A blast of Iridium's best. The Imperium's fire is dimming. casualty reported. Rally on me. Frag up. Don't be down. No, destroyed.
Alright, let's go.
What? Down, but not out. Keep your head on the swivel.
I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. The Emperor protects.
Command, extraction requested on my mark. The Empire needed the best, so they sent me.
Now we got the lady done, now we want plasma blade.
Getting aerial view.
Getting the aerial view. I have my orbital laser, but let's play safe and fight them up here. Let them come up from up to here. They might not fully pursue, they might go, maybe they might.
For glory!
Alright, that was gold, that was gold, that was gold. I need to answer that with an ult.
Everything not permitted must be destroyed.
Tase orbital laser, I'm just gonna stand here! Yo! Oh, Pelican, you in bad shape! Your sparrow died! You in bad shape, girl.
Ah! Running this. Another step towards perfection.
I legit can just toss that thing in there.
Right up.
Alright, level up the banner.
An allied tower is under attack. Enemy tower is destroyed.
Oh, whoa, that's a Gideon. Oh, no. Oh, shit, I'm dead. Yep. Alright, Giddy magic characters when I'm already low health. I need to be careful. But we're averaging still 3 deaths. So we've already achieved our physical power passive and our magical power passive. You gotta be kidding. So then we probably want 10. How much is it for? Hold on. 30. We need 1.
We must go.
So that's 8. That's 8. So what button brings me? There we go. That's exactly enough. Grab that. Then we go back to plasma. Alright. Now we have all 3 of our passives. So we're rocking 100%, if it could heal me, that is, because I don't have that on right now. We're rocking 50% more heal from the banner if it was available. We're rocking orbital laser is now 33% wider. And we're rocking slow duration from the saturation charge is even higher. That is insane. And some reason the pay is over there right now. Which means that we're starting to win. Yeah, look at that. We've already destroyed right side inhibitor. I've been only stalling because I want to see what I can... How many of the passives can I activate at once? So the thing I'm missing is ability haste. It seems like you really want to go for what you think you're going to need against your targets. I do think against the Sparrow, though, I just want to be the ability haste passive instead of the magical passive. Just because ability haste passive seems to be more effective against her. obviously, because right now we're not getting the heal from our banner because it's the augment that I'm using. So, well, now my inhibitor's dead. This might be it. Let's see how much damage I can do this for. I'm gonna end it.
Enjoy.
Bruh. Oh man. I love it. He is my new favorite carry in this game. It used to be Raven. I think that's her name. Let's just double check. It is 100% him instead now. There is no carry better than this. Not for me, anyways. Not for the way I fight. I'm hyper aggressive and I love aggressive characters, and man. Like, what in the world? Hey, I leveled up, got some amber back, nice. Holy Christ. Like, let's see what her name was, the one I normally used to see. Oh, wrong one. Kira, that's her name, not Raven. I consider her Raven because she uses, like, Lady Miranda attacks mixed with Raven from Teen Titans. Kira used to be my favorite, along with Revenant. These two and Eden here. These three are my favorite normally. Not anymore. They're now in second place. This is in first. This is 100% in first. Oh my goodness. The more you look back in history, the more you realize they weren't as dumb as people think. Well, I think we're coming to a term. This is a deep subject, so I won't touch on this too much. I think we're gonna find out that maybe a certain group of certain political parties might have been almost hamstringing certain things. Because I said this to Jam King. I'm not gonna speak specific names, but previous political parties in this country that were in charge for the last. I'll call one out because they always deserve to be called out. Since the Clintons, I think a certain political party's been bullshitting people for 10 years straight. Maybe more. Maybe even for majority of my life. Like, I kid you not. Seeing what we're seeing today, the things that are getting exposed, certain content creators finally getting arrested. And it's like, I think we're starting to see that. I'm pretty sure that a certain political party has been bullshitting us for at least 15 to 20 years. So it's like, when it came to a certain side. Because it's like, proof's in the pudding. Look how much better things have gotten overall. For us and for what's happening in Britain. Also, the most British man I've ever met, or not met, I don't know him, that I've ever seen in a video and talking about the things going on in the world. Just recently had an interview with, what's it called? It's a certain news station in Britain, but, one of the good ones is more like, goes out there and actually talks to the people properly. Dude broke down everything wrong with the Western culture in general in only 20 minutes. It made me so happy because I'm like, this is the dudes we need. These are the leaders we need, the people we need in charge. He even touched on how much hamstringing has been going on with certain people, how they knock certain people down, debank, and everything we've talked about before. Dude was cooking for the entire video. So it's like, so I think you are right, Farseer. I think there is a certain aspect that we're going to find out that our history was not as stupid as some people made it out to be, that maybe it was pushing a political agenda. Because what they, how, you know how I've said this a million times, the winner writes the history, right? Well, think about who's been in charge politically for the last 10 to 15 years before our current leadership here in America, specifically, since I live here. Think about that. Think about who's been in charge for the last 10 to 15 years, all the way, maybe even 20 years, all the way till I was a kid, up to the back to the Clintons, the worst of the worst. And think about how coincidental how everything has been lately. I say coincidence to be nice. And so like many things. I'll give it one major one. Look how many so-called police shootings have stopped happening since we had police body cams. And no, it's for anyone out there who wants to be a dumb dumb. No, it's not because they're gonna get caught. It's because it's actually exposing that police aren't the enemy. That they're the ones that are dealing with crazy BS. They should be technically paid more, given more, and given better benefits, considering what they have to put up with. So, it's like, we're starting to wake up and realize, I'm pretty sure, this is a very lightly way I say this, I'm pretty sure we've been enslaved for the past 50 years. That's all I'll say. As far as the country, to someone else. I won't say who, but we all know who I'm referencing. A certain thing that drew us into certain wars and things like that. Because that British dude also mentioned that, which is accurate, 100%. America's not in the war we're in out of choice. We were forced into this war. Because of certain organizations and regions. So it's like, I am so happy to see that. And that, once again, that ties into my brain going, I wonder how much BS really was laid out. I wonder how many lies were created to create this freaking narrative. It's like, both from present time, modern time, and our history as a country. Some things obviously are true, and we all know are true, and we know have always been history. But there's a lot of other things that felt like they were just thrown to the side and forgotten about because they didn't want you to know that. Because they wanted you to feel like, nah, we're just all stupid. You know, only a certain small percentage are stupid. And they are causing all the problems. So hey, and you get that line, you know where that comes from. And it's not just that person who says it too. We all agree on it now. It is a unanimous thing now. At least as far as the majority is concerned. So, you see, I think that's interesting. Rome had better doctors than 18th to 19th century nations. Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt it. This is why a certain person that I'm going to vote for as next president talked about Greek and Roman origins and how we came from Greek and Roman origins. And like I said, I'll say it again, if you've ever seen the Peter Pan movie where they're going, Rufio, 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 change that F to a B, then you got your right choice. Because I'm pretty sure our real future lies there. I don't like I said, I didn't just say the actual thing because I wanted to seem weird, since it's a Let's Play, it's not a reaction to political video, but I sometimes do like to talk about it just because, well, I live here, so, and as someone who's disabled has experienced some things that normal people also don't get to experience, that a certain side of the political agenda has ruined for most disabled. Not the current one, the other one. The current administration, I'll put it this way, and I said this before, under our current administration, I have had a better setup, disability-wise, that I've ever had in my life, ever since I was a kid. That was the last time. Doesn't that say something? And it's like, but although the government was molded after Roman Republic style of governance and not Greekdom. Exactly. There you go. He said that too. That's why I said it. That's why I said I know who our next president is going to be. It's like, you 100% right, Farseer. You 100% right. And if you look at Roman as well, not even just the Republic, and I don't want to go deep into this thing, but this is something I can touch on because I'm very, very deep in my faith and things like that. The Roman culture, you know what they respected? Christianity. They respected Catholic, Christianity, and Hebrew/Jewish belief. They may have not agreed with it in some cases, but they respected it and lived alongside of it in peace. Because I want to remind people, if you don't know the Bible story of the big man himself, it wasn't the Romans who made the final decision to do what they did to him. Remember that. The Romans wanted to let him go. Remember that. So it's like, and it's like people like to bring up Athens democracy, but never know how they used it. They don't. Yeah, most people don't. And even technically Greek democracy, if you look at Greek democracy compared to modern democracy and what all the crazy Democrats today are like, not even close. I mean, Greek democracy at least had, even if it still had its problems, at least made sense to a certain extent. I still prefer the Roman Republic side comparatively to the two. However, if you were to compare modern democracy versus Greek democracy, I said the wrong one. You're just night and day. Even Greek democracy had more sense and more knowledge and wisdom than modern democracy, because modern democracy isn't democracy. This is an illusion that a lot of people try to paint to say, oh, we're Democrats, we're this, we're that. No, because technically, according to the actual diplomatic and dictionary definition of what a Democrat is supposed to be, the current modern Democrats don't represent any of it. And I do mean any of it. Not even close. So it's like, they're closer to what you would call oligarchies, communism, and socialism. But, let's see. Rome had the better system. They did. Like I said, I do prefer Roman Republic. And what's funny is people keep wanting, and this is something that people argue about a lot with America too. America's a democracy. No, it's not. America was founded as a republic, not a democracy. And it's like, so it's like there was a reason why they came. I mean, if you do your history enough and you look at the actual, and I'm not talking about just the journey and when we discovered America, or when the British side of things discovered America and things like that, with the colonists and everything coming over here. If you do your actual history and you look up what was going on in Britain at the time, or in Greater England and all that, and you look at, it's almost weird. If you look at what was going on at that time, you can see why they did what they did. They didn't agree with it. It was almost a lesser version of what we're seeing the crazy modern Democrats do today, or try to do today here. That's why we left, was to get away from that BS. It's like, it's absolutely insane. So, and also, this is going to be a stupid example, but I wanted to lighten the mood. have you noticed that the clone Republic in Star Wars was better than when the democracy of Sidious kicked in? I love democracy. There's a reason why Sidious likes democracy in Star Wars, because he can trick it, manipulate it, twist it, bend it, and break it. You can't do that in a Republic. It's a weird example, but it's true. And even for a fantasy terms, look at like how even for the good days of Star Wars, like proper like George Lucas levels of Sidious and all of them, like there's a reason why that joke and that meme is now such a big meme. Because that's essentially what he did. He did exactly what modern Democrats tried to do in real life. So they could have all the power. Well, now if you look at a political map today, have you seen how many states have turned red? I think there's a total of maybe 8 to 7 states left that are fully blue. Sadly, I live in one of them somewhat. But, so that should say something there that as a whole, the people of America and where I live now are starting to wake up and feel and realize, no, this is not what we did this for. This is not what we fought our ancestors, our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers fought for. It's not. And it's like, well, it is now. It's starting to be anyways. With our current administration and things coming in the future, hopefully, like I said, Rufio, aka the Rubio himself. And it's like, I will say that, but it's like, I do think that we finally went, no, bro, no, this is not how this works. This isn't. And once again, from a science perspective, too, math ain't mathin'. The math doesn't add up anymore. Or it didn't add up anymore. It got so bad. Everyone was living, and just like that British man said, it was manipulated into pretending to be a paradise, but realistically, we're all living in hell on earth. That wouldn't have happened in the Republic. Just saying. There was a reason why Rome held on so long. And one could argue even the fall of Rome might have been because of certain changes and things that happened to them in their later lives that screwed them up. And I bet you if I did my research, I can't quote this one because I don't know enough about it, but I bet you if I did my research, I bet you I'd find some things that are related to the same thing. And that's interesting. It's like I can't guarantee that one like the ones I said earlier, just a little bit ago, but because I don't live there and I don't know enough about all of Roman history, only certain parts. But I mean, Rome did fall eventually, but one could argue, like, if you look at the things that were going on at Rome towards the end, a lot of it equates to things you see today that's ruined a lot of places. So, not just the Trojan Wars. Although one could argue that was the way to fight back against and remove for what it was becoming. Or if you look at Rome now, or Italy, in general, isn't it funny how they've become a lot better again now? Now that they've returned to some of their roots. Well, gonna end it with a lighthearted question. 9th century Vikings versus 2nd century Roman Empire. 700-year technological, can a near 700-year technological advantage help the Vikings here? I don't think so. I mean, obviously it did. Because weren't the Vikings and the barbarians bodied by the Romans? So think about the organization the Romans had. I'm greasing the Romans pretty hard right now, but... Or glazing the Romans pretty hard right now, but still, they deserve it at this point. But it's like, you know, it is kind of strange how that is, isn't it? Because technology is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big advocate for technology. Like I'm a big advocate for AI and things like that. But technology doesn't win everything at the end of the day. It's how you use that said technology and what it's going to be used for. So if you look at the advantage they had in that situation, and the enemy, and the one that didn't knew what they were doing with what they had better than the advanced one. So the advanced one still lost. Isn't that interesting, too? Like I said, history is a great thing. This is why I recommend, and this is what pisses me off too. Because of the blue side of the political party, you know history classes were removed from most schools, right? I wonder why. Because that's another thing that upsets me when it comes to knowledge. Like, there's been so much hamstringing of, this is the final thing I'll say, to school systems, what's being done to our youth, which is why I advocate for defending them so hard and what's been going on, and got mad at that person who attacked the gold man, trying to pretend that blah blah blah, we're in the blah 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 time for young men. I'm like, no, we're not. We're in the best time for young men in who knows how many years, especially here, because we finally realized we are abusing our youth. The people who are in charge were abusing our youth originally, completely, in multiple ways, all the way back to the monster himself, though I dare not say his name because I won't. And it's like, so it's like, so. Let me lay it out. The Vikings in 700 years have the advantage over Roman legionnaires, and that is slightly better metal. Yeah, but also, once again, look at how well that worked for them. I have no offense to the Vikings. It's like, look how well that worked. Because that wasn't even what took them down. That wasn't what took them down Rome eventually. So like I said, I think we're gonna eventually down the road. Not anytime soon, I don't think yet, because I still think there's a lot that's gonna have to be done in the future to continue on the path we finally found. But I have a feeling we're going to uncover so much more. So much more stuff that's gonna be like, oh. That people use as jargon to push their narratives and agendas today. Because that's all it is. Everyone has an agenda. There's nothing wrong with that to a certain extent. Because, agenda, I mean, you can't do anything if you don't have a plan or a direction of any kind, whether you're good or bad. So it doesn't really matter. It's neutral. Agendas are in the middle. But it's what that agenda represents is what makes it, whether it's bad or good. But that's why I said, like, I have just a distinct instinct. You know how I am. And you know where this instinct's coming from? My Leon side. The Leon instinct's in me. So I have a feeling we're going to uncover some very nasty stuff we did not know, or were deprived of, history-wise, in the future. When everything starts to get more solidified and set in stone. I do think our next, at least here in America, our next presidency will be the solidification of that. And that's when you'll start to see more and more. Especially if we get the Rufio in there. The Rubio. Like I said, just think of that scene from Peter Pan and that's your goal. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like, at this point, he is our best bet, besides who we have now. He is 100% our best bet. Because I have a feeling we get him in there, considering he is from Roman heritage and stuff like that, and I think Italy as well. I don't quote me fully on that one, but I do know that he comes from that belief and that kind of thinking, at least. So even if he's not legitimately from there, that doesn't really matter. I have a feeling I'm gonna say when, not if. When he wins, that's when you're gonna see the can of worms just pop right open. And you think it's crazy now? Oh no. Oh no. No. We're not even getting started yet. You see, Rome has counters to their shield walls, longships, light cavalry, all of it. Yep. Yep, yep. Because the first thing that all humans have to their advantage when they use it is common sense wisdom. Whether you're in the ancient times or modern times now, or ancient times back then, modern times now, common sense and being able to discern and actually just sit there and think about it for a little bit and you'll realize what's truly happening. That's why Rome won. Rome was smarter in the sense that mattered more. They may not have had some of the advantages in metal and things like that and certain things. But as far as tactics, working together as a team or as the Legionnaires, which is funny by the way that I just realized, what is the name of this character, chat? Legion. So, one could say that sounds... And it's got Roman Eagles. I just realized that. How did I just notice that? Because I've been looking at him like a space marine. I didn't think about that from IRL's perspective. Dude's literally a Legionnaire. Like... But I didn't even think about that with the character we displayed tonight. Bruh's literally everything physically armor-wise for a crazy fantasy character. Kind of represents that. Also, the harshness he has, I mean, no offense. Sometimes you have to be harsh to keep certain things, especially when it comes to law or anything else, or people breaking the law. It's like, you have to be pretty hard-handed. Like, you don't need to be soft-handed in that stuff. That's why corruption kicks in, when you use a soft hand towards anything that's against what the lawkeeper, or as my favorite word, now you're about to see, this has actually come full circle now for me. Now you understand why I like the word guardian. Because if you look at what our guardian, not the Destiny version, if you look at what the word, even though the first Destiny was good and then kind of gets a little bit better with the representation, what a guardian represents is the utmost version and direct, cold, and I'm going to say that on purpose, because it's supposed to be neutral. It's not supposed to be based on emotion or based on this. It's supposed to be based on law, which law has no emotion. And it's like, because the moment you include emotion in law, it's no longer law. It's an agenda. So, because true law is changed when someone is big enough and knows and intelligent enough knows what true law represents and what truly works. I mean, look at Minnesota as an example. Look what it became. Look at what Cali has become. Case in New York has become essentially lawlessness because it's based on emotional appeals and agendas that have nothing to do with law, and American law at that. So, it's like, no. And see, Art here's the scary part about the fall of Rome. They destroyed themselves more than their enemies. Civil wars, corruption, and good leaders being assassinated. But okay, yeah. But who do you think orchestrated that? Who was their biggest opponent? And think about their governmental standpoint and who they were. We're going to find out history has been repeating itself in a loop for a long time. Because it's been allowed to. Think about who Rome's biggest enemy was. Who was that? And what was their major political burden? Now, of course, they did destroy themselves, partially because of corruption. But one could argue, this is me not knowing as much about Rome for this part, is I bet you, once again, if you did enough digging and could find the right resources to learn certain things, you'd come to terms to realize, I bet you a certain thing seeped into Rome, and that's what created corruption. Because the invaders only inflicted the final blows on the empire that already gutted itself. Yes, but was it really Rome that gutted itself? Part of Rome probably did, but one could argue, was it the part of Rome that turned from republic to, like I said, do your history. You know this, Farseer, obviously, but this is for everyone else. History is your ultimate weapon. True history. Don't just go on a video and learn it. Go find some books about your history of your country you live in. Do some studies and actually learn it. Don't just watch random videos on YouTube for it. Even me included. Do your own research. And it's like proper research. Because media is good, but there is a certain level that even media itself is part of the problem today. And I include myself in that too because I am on media. But just to make it fair, is that it has clouded the waters too much. Yeah, and then the greatest emperor of Rome was assassinated, who was saving Rome. You are right. I wonder who did that. Like I said, and then look at this is very lightly. It's the last thing I'll say. Look at how many attacks have been on Washington lately, and on our president lately. Like I said, history repeats itself. That is not just a coin of phrase. It's like, every single one of the people who tried to attack our current leadership, look at what background they come from. Look at who they're following. And then tell me that's a coincidence. It's like I said, we had a huge issue and a huge problem. We still do somewhat, just nowhere near as bad now because of, like I said, better leadership and stuff. But we had a huge problem. I'll say it one last time before I end the stream, since there's not much more to do with Legion. We're just gonna body them again if I play another match. But always keep this in mind that when history has a certain take, or especially of a certain mentality between certain things never change when it comes to certain things. Certain things are set in stone. This is both for belief and just logic. It's like math, for instance. Math never changes. Mathematical equations don't change. It's not like one day 2 plus 2 is going to be freaking 6. Even though some people would try to do that. Trust me, they would. And it's like, but it's one of those things. Always look that and I'll say it again, there is no such thing as coincidence. It does not exist. Anyone who tells you that there is a coincidental issue, they're doing that to placate. There's no such thing. Coincidence does not exist, only orchestrated pathways. Whether it be good or bad. There is no such thing as coincidence. Always remember that. But anyways, here's the funny thing. The Roman Empire during the final days of the eastern half was thriving because they kind of killed those who were causing the problem. Yeah! I'm not gonna carry that too far, but yeah. You're not wrong, Farseer. You ain't wrong. But anyways, on a lighter note, for the British brethren out there, who all of our British brethren going for the same issue, support Restore Britain. So we can get Britain back. Because they're part of this too. They were originally part of us as well before all the monotony for them kicked in too. Like I said, we were all, and I'll say it again, we were clearly all targeted by the same entity. I'm going to call it an entity because it's more of a general conglomeration of different thought processes and agendas that's gone on for generations. But it's the same one. It's like, because there's no coincidence there that Europe as a whole, and the Western culture as a whole, including the United States, ended up almost in the same exact pool for some reason. And not just because they're allies, obviously, that does play into it. But even allies sometimes, especially back in the days, in the ancient times too, still had their differences. However, when they're identical like that, something ain't right. Because, I mean, something else is pulling the strings for both sides. So, this is why, like I said, it's like, for the British side of our brethren, support what's going on over there with Restore Britain. Because that's what that guy on that video was from Restore Britain, the one that cooked. Which I recommend that. If you want to see that, I'll give a quick shout out to the big man himself. If you want to see that video or a reaction to that video, watch Asmon's video on that. Where he covered where that British man was talking to, I think, this pod, or forget their name, to this podcast or something like that. It's like, and was sitting there talking about the current affairs and state of Europe in general, and the Western culture. And he was 9,000% accurate on everything. Like, literally everything. And so if you want to see that, check that out too, because that he explained it, because I still have my issues because my disability sometimes and stuff like that, articulating certain things properly. I've done that in the past where I've said it kind of weird, stupidly, but if you want to see a true breakdown on a massive act, like he's like he was built to be a proper politician, listen to that dude in that video. You'll get some true history and education out of that video. It's like so. Yeah, I hope we don't either, Farseer. I hope we don't either. I get what you mean by that, and I hope we don't either. That's why I wasn't touching that part, but I hope not. But depends on how aggressive this gets. I mean, the more attacks that happen on our leadership, the more that promotes that. The more that starts to build up to where the tension gets so high that it just pops like a powder keg. And at that point, I don't think a lot of these crazy people out here realize how much like Rome we're going to turn into if that happens. Especially Eastern Rome. And it's like I said, that's a nice way to put that. But I do agree, Farseer. I really hope we don't have to reach that level. But boy, is it looking like it could be at some point. But I'm just hoping that's not the case. I think we are starting to heal, though. Like I said, with certain arrests, I won't name who, because I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm just touching on things that I experienced, but I'll admit I'm kind of happy a little bit about certain arrests and subpoenas that were made. Because after a certain point, when you're someone who's promoting chaos, violence, and anger and hatred towards everything you are against or the enemy of, and you live here, yeah, it don't work like that. Or at least it don't now. Thank goodness. But that's all I'll say to that. But like I said, there are so many things happening right now. There's still a lot to be done, but there are so many things happening right now that you can clearly tell, at least where I live in America for sure, is starting to heal. We're starting to finally realize, wait, the giant, I said this before, the giant has almost fully woken up. It's almost stood fully up out of the chair at this point. Because that's what they used to call us back in World War II, the sleeping giant. And, well, I'm reminded what that is. It's like, oh, I know you're serious. I know you are, Farseer. I know you are. That's why I'm scared of that too, because I really hope we don't have to go that route. But that's up to the other side. At the end of the day, because it is two sides to every cake, coin cake. Why did I say cake? Every coin cake is a lie. To every coin, but I do think that we're getting towards that. And then here's another sign. Once again, if you want a sign to what Farseer is referencing, I want someone to pull up a political map of what the current political map looks like and what the my brain's told you sometimes I'm a dumbass and my articulation's terrible sometimes. What the future is looking like politically. Yep, about 90% right now is full red. Like, I've never seen that political map one color that hard. I don't think since I've lived on this world, since I was born. It's always been 40-60, 50-50, sometimes 30-70, but it's never been 90-10. Till now. 90 in favor of red. Like the color of this background screen and his ribbons and his eyes, that's the color the map looks like majority of it now. And there's a reason for that. If I see more than one Baneblade in your army, you're talking about it in Total War. 100%. I don't blame you. Like I said, I really hope they add the Steel Legion to Total War 40K. Because I am going to feel it. Like, it's probably going to end up being you and James are probably going to jump me at some point. Because you're going to be like, no, because James knows too. He knows what I'm like with certain stuff like that. He's played me too many times in strategy games. He knows the BS I tend to do and the tricks and tactics I have up my sleeve when it comes to strategy. And so, and also, so, let's see, because that'll trigger Darius to build his own Baneblade army to challenge you, and that'll trigger Sealy to make his, and the next thing we know, it's War Thunder on that planet. Yeah, that's true. That's 100% probably going to happen. That depends on what happens. To be fair, it depends on what happens between Darius and Sealy as well. I mean, sure, they're allies, but like I said, Darius and Sealy have a lot of enemies bearing down on them. With not even with me in that league, right? Let's say I ignored them entirely. They still got James. They still got Tam King, because Tam King's going to try to destroy Sealy just because. So it's like, they're going to have a rogue Space Marine faction attacking them. They're going to have angry orcs constantly attacking them. And then, they'll have you stealthing around in the background being cheeky and tricksy. And then me, whatever that ends up being. And when Steel Legion gets added, then we know what that's going to end up being. But either way, Chad, this has been a really good episode. Short one, because we didn't have much to do. Mostly talking. This ended up being a mini vlog, to be fair, because I did so well with Legion that we didn't have to do but 2 matches, really, to learn what to do with him. Like I said, he's probably one of the best carries in this game now, so I did enjoy that. It was good talking about that. Good to get discuss these things too, because I do like talking about them when we can, when it's not taking away from the Let's Play itself, since I mostly do Let's Plays. And to reiterate for the rest of this week, it's going to be Arc Knights. That's all we're going to be doing for literally the rest of this week, just so we can make sure we guarantee the Gravity Goddess herself, the greatest character, in my opinion, in Arknights. That there is. And, especially for what the teams I need her for. Plus just the character in general. But, also, heads up, did you know Steel Legion got mobile artillery What? I did not know they were mobile. I knew they probably had a lot of Basilisk. I didn't know they had a mobile version of the Basilisk. Oh. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll remember that, Bossy, as they get added. Thanks for the tip. I'll be sure to have plenty of them. It's gonna be like Dawn of War. It's like, where the frick is it shooting me from? I can't see it. This also be the way if Tau was added, kind of like that too. But still depends on which version, I guess. But that is totally not going to be annoying to deal with. Totally not. Totally not. But anyways, my brain kind of drew out right there. But alright, chat. Thank you for joining in tonight. And for enjoying, like, that little brief interlude of missions we did. We're going to be, like I said, doing Arknights the rest of this week. I've got my surprise for doing next month. Like I said, we got 2 games we're doing next month, and that's the only 2 we're going to be buying. So I can save the rest of my money. And I don't want to accidentally say what it is yet. I almost did. But I've been dropping, let's just say, you'll start to see hints drop, maybe in Discord here and there. But it's, I'm using next month since we can't really do too much next month, and I can't get the PC quite upgraded next month. It'll take 2 months for me to do that. So that's why I want to save so much money, so the month after that, we can upgrade the PC and then get Dawn of War 4. But do Dawn of War finally. But mostly my brain. But the surprise for next month, it's gonna be more of a chill month. But next month is gonna be the month. It's going to harken in something I've been doing in the background for a while with Devil May Cry and many other things. But it's gonna be the official start of it, because I finally am in a place I can know that I can do this both IRL and on the channel. So it's going to be interesting. I'm very excited for the next 2 months and beyond. After that, the 3rd month's going to be a little unpredictable depending on where I go from there and which place I end up, if I'm still here, if I end up in the place that I looked at. Depends on how things go there and what's going on in 2 months and what's going to be the best bet there. But I'm very excited. I don't want to spoil it yet, so I'm going to try not. I'm going to stop talking so I don't accidentally say it. But do James know mobile the Steel Legion? How mobile the Steel Legion is? Or does he think they're Cadians with more vehicles? He probably thinks they're Cadians with more vehicles. He probably has no idea the level of War Thunder they represent. Which is funny that meme that I put in there, if you saw in the Discord, the DVD versus War Thunder. That is the funniest video I've ever seen. I was like, who did this? And also, fantastic job. Like, that was the funniest video I've seen. Plus the other one I posted. That one made me laugh so hard the day I had to post it. The one I put before the DVD one. It just caught me so off guard. But yeah, I don't think James fully understands the scariness that is Steel Legion. That's why if it ends up being them, oh man. But either way, my chat back to this finally found a cheat to see the whole chat when I'm not able to scroll down in the beginning. By or not, James will find out when your artillery is shooting on the move like modern ones exactly. He's gonna be trying to. Well, if that is what I end up being, his orcs are gonna be trying to catch me, and I'm just gonna be rolling away, firing basilisk rounds, clearing out hundreds of orcs per explosion. It's like, let's go! Just it's like roll out. Boom, boom, boom. Just firing in sequence while rolling away. Rolling away from danger. But no, it's pretty good. That, if they're the ones that get added, that is. It could end up being chaos, to be fair. Watch it just hit this in the side of the face, and Chaos Space Marines are the one that added. It's just kind of weird that they're not in there, but the Space Marines are in there, right? That's my other guess. If Steel Legion doesn't end up in there, since that's the biggest rumored one right now, my other guess is Chaos. Like, Thousand Suns, which I told James. There is a rule, you remember, you cannot change your faction after you've already chosen, because I know he would. If they added Siege, he'd 100% flip those that orc table over for Siege. So, and his Marines. but I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Big shout out to Urban Neck Farseer, to you Farseer for joining in tonight. I think it was just, because it was late. It was just us basically on this one. And some people in the background. Thank y'all for joining in as well. Big shout out to all y'all out there watching in the background and watching the channel as well. Thank you for your support. Continuing to watch and enjoy the videos. So this has been a good one. It's been a good little short episode tonight. Tomorrow, we continue the factory. Well, actually, the factory's in pretty good shape. We continue the story just to unlock more factory to continue the factory while also getting more worlds for the rest of this week. It's just so weird. So, but anyways, hope y'all all enjoyed and thank you so much. Big shout out, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Farseer. Bye, everyone watching in the background. And if you catch this video after the live stream, hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I will see you all soon. And I hope it's Steel Legion for the sole purpose of urban battles against Steel Legion being the most stressful things for Darius and Saley. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait. Yeah, wait, can't you drop? Didn't they say that buildings are going to be destructible? If so... Oops! But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching tonight. Big shout out to everyone, and I hope to see you all on tomorrow's episode of Arc Knights Infield. And until then, peace and love, everyone, and I'll see you all in our next one. Bye, Farseer. Bye, everyone. Bye!